All right, so in this video, I'm gonna be covering my watch list and stocks I'm gonna be watching for this upcoming week. So let's get straight into it. So first one I'll be covering is AMD. So what I like here is I like how we have this clear uptrend here with higher highs and higher lows, and now we've reached a point where we are consolidating with. We made this high, pull back, and we're getting tighter into this range. So I drew a flag right here. And now we're in the middle of this with volume also dying out. So we see that the volume is dying out. So I'm thinking that this is primed to break out pretty soon. I already have a small position in this in 187 strike calls, but it's a small position that I'm planning to add to. But yeah, but now also if we add our moving averages in here, going to be adding in the 10 and the 20-day moving averages. So if we add those in, we can see that price is it's riding the 20-day moving average right now. And if you can see in the past, it's held the 20, and right now it's riding the 20 right here. Something that this is going to break out pretty soon, and some levels to watch to the upside. If this does clear, it would be 180 will be one of them, and then obviously the previous all-time high around 185 would be another one to watch. And the invalidation level for this will be a candle close below 160, around 163 for me would be an invalidation. But yeah, this is the first one I'll be watching this for a breakout. It's got everything that I want to see. Move up, sideways on declining volume, and looking for that breakout soon. Now the next one I'll be watching is Netflix. So Netflix, we had that big gap up on earnings. Let me hide these moving averages. Big gap up on earnings, and we had to move up, and now we're going sideways. Volume has also died out again here, so I do like that. Now that the volume has died out, and we got this bull flag right here, I'm thinking that we do break out again to the upside. Now I want to see price break out of this flag and then also clear about 580, and we can see new 52-week highs. But this is a pretty simple setup. It's going to be invalidated if we get a close below the bull flag is an invalidation for me. And yeah, just looking for the volume to come in now and break out of this flag. So pretty simple setup here. I like it. Watching for where I can add, where I can get into this. So yeah. Next one, Intel. So we had that earnings sell off, a gap down. We went below this. Earlier was demand, now it will be supply. And we got this falling wedge pattern right here. We got this daily hammer candle that trapped shorts below here on high volume, and then we continue to go sideways, and then we got this engulfing bullish candle on Friday that also broke out of the falling wedge. So now what I want to see is us clear this supply, and if this clears the supply, we could see a move back up into this gap and possibly even get into a gap fill. And the reason I like this too is because semis have been hot lately with Nvidia and AMD, and basically everything else, all the semiconductor components have been going up, so Intel could definitely catch a bid. And yeah, I do like how this engulfing bullish candle here was on increased volume, so that validates it even more. But yeah, we need to see a move over this supply, and we can see a nice move up. So here's some more levels. Yeah, 45, 47, and yeah, we gotta first clear the supply though. Yeah, that's another one I like. Now one more, Chewy. We have this falling wedge from going back to the end of December, a steep downtrend, and now we're looking to get above it and break out of the wedge. And also we hit this key demand zone that held back in October, held back in beginning of December, and we got big moves up off of that. So previous times we got this. We got a 30% move here up. We got a 50% move up here, and I'm thinking that we get something similar now. So here are all the upside levels I have marked here: 18.25, 19.05, 19.25, and 20.67 for upside levels. And I like how we got some increased buying volume here on this last candle. That shows that some buyers are coming in. And another reason I like this trade is because IWM kind of broke out of its downtrend. I'll take a look here real quick. IWM on the daily broke out of this downtrend and also made a higher low on the daily time frame, and is also breaking above this previous lower high. So I like how IWM is showing strength and is starting to break out. So I think Chewy could be a nice play here to the upside. I have more details, obviously. I posted a tweet with more details about it. But yeah, that's pretty much outlines that whole setup. And again, I'm going to be alerting basically if I enter any of these positions. The only one I'm in right now is AMD. But I'll post a tweet. I'll say I'm buying calls or whatever strike, whatever expiry, and yeah, the ticker. But basically this one, I think a good strike will be 17.5 over the 20 calls for March 15th. What I like. But yeah, I'll alert it if I buy it. All right, now last one that I do like. This one is actually not the last one, but one of the last ones. JP Morgan. We have this supply. We have this demand zone that was supply before. Demand at previous all-time highs, and we are now consolidating. We had the move up. Volume was slightly higher. Volume is dying out now slowly. Volume is dying out. We're getting tighter above this demand, so I'm thinking that we could break out. But yeah, that's basically all it is. No position yet. If we look at some moving averages, yeah, we're riding the 10-day moving average, and the 20 is catching up. So yeah, I like this for an upside play. Now, last one I wanted to show was one thing I've talked about, Trade Desk. And this is on the weekly time frame. I like this. So basically, we have this steep downtrend going back to July. So what I want to see is a weekly nice break above this trend line, and we can see a nice swing play. But the only issue is there's earnings coming up in about later this week, so on Thursday. So I'd probably wait till after earnings to play this, but I really do like the setup a lot. And this hammer down here makes it look even better. But yeah, you see a nice bullish candle break above this trend line, and I like it. But want to wait for after earnings. But yeah, that basically covers all the setups I'm gonna be watching. I might add, so if I add any more, I'll make tweets about it and I'll post them below. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And